Most founders begin with a great idea but struggle to find the right starting point. To build something lasting, the key is to begin with a workflow, a specific, expensive, repetitive workflow that someone is already paying to run badly. That's where the revenue lives. Before building a single feature, it really helps to ask yourself one question. If this works perfectly, what becomes impossible for the client to replace? That answer is your ownership wedge. That's your territory founders need to claim before someone else does. One key point that provides significant edge to founders is to understand that once automating a workflow gets you through the door, you need to start capturing something more valuable than the output, which is the intelligence. At this stage, it really helps to capture the logic, the crucial decisions, and all the judgment calls humans make inside that workflow every single day. That encoded intelligence is what competitors cannot replicate, even with better technology. Another important point to note here is that the generic demos break in real enterprise environments, mostly due to regulatory constraints, legacy data, or compliance requirements. So it helps to build for the edge cases from day one, to prepare for enterprise-ready versions without hassles at later stages. Most founders don't realize that the most valuable thing in their business right now is sitting in an inbox somewhere, completely unprotected. The knowledge across various documents, decisions, and processes scattered across drives and email threads is a liability unless properly structured. The moment you structure it into a queryable, reusable system, it becomes an asset you can protect. This clearly shows that intellectual property goes beyond a legal formality you handle after funding. It qualifies as architecture because at the design stage, 3 questions decide your future. What's patentable, what stays trade secret, and what data accumulation becomes your long-term moat. Once you miss this window, you've already given something away. Most enterprise sales stall not because of the product, but because of who you're talking to. IT managers and department heads are influencers. The buyer is the person with budget authority, risk ownership, and decision power. Find that person first, then change the conversation completely. Stop selling AI capability as nobody has budget for capability. They have budget for cost eliminated, time recovered, and risk reduced, with a specific number attached for each. Calculate the fully loaded cost of the workflow you're replacing for one target client. That number is the floor of your pricing conversation, after which the demo becomes a deal.